हेलो फ्रेंड्स, ग्रीन केमिस्ट्री एंड नैनो केमिस्ट्री इसमें हमारा लास्ट क्वेश्चन बचा है कि जो है क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. सो व्हाट इज दैट क्वेश्चन? नाउ विल डिस्कस हियर. सी, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, explain any three principles of green chemistry. So firstly I will tell you, in that question three questions are there. Question number 1, 2, 3 means first three we are going to discuss, in which they ask the question about the principles. So first question they have given that explain any three principles. Second question is that explain atom economy, which is the one principle of the green chemistry. Third question is how will you illustrate the principle minimization of step. Means here again one of the green chemistry principle we have to explain. So in that first question we will discuss three principles. First one, that is the less hazardous chemical synthesis. Second one, atom economy, and third one, that is the minimization of step. So what is that first principle? See, less hazardous chemical synthesis. So meaning is that when we are synthesizing any one compound, any one material, at that time that should be less hazardous. जैसे कि देखो previously DDT was used as a insecticide, but it is harmful to living things, that's why it is avoided, and nowadays we are using BSC is an insecticide. So this is the first one. Second one, so what is the principle of that one? Whatever chemical reaction we are expecting, means we can say that desired chemical reaction, and for that completion of the reaction whatever route we have preferred, that should be safe, so we can avoid the formation of the hazardous waste material, and that is the first principle of the green chemistry. Now we'll discuss the second question, that is nothing but the second principle also. First one we have completed, now we'll discuss the second one, that is the atom economy. So how to find out that atom economy? That all terms we'll discuss now. What is the meaning of that atom economy? When there is any reaction, reactant get converted into the product. Sometimes or most of the time there is a formation of a byproduct also, or we are calling it as a side product. So when any reaction is taking place, at that time when we can say that yes, that is the good reaction or best one, when maximum amount of the reactant is get converted into the maximum product, means whatever atoms present in that reactants are converted into the desired product, and that is nothing but the atom economy. If we consider good atom economy means most of the atoms of the reactants are converted into the desired product, and only small amount of byproduct or side product is formed. Means there is a less quantity of unwanted byproduct or side product will be there, and because of that only there is no issue, no problem of the waste disposal, and that is nothing but the atom economy. For that atom economy calculation there is a one formula. What is that formula? Now see here, percentage atom economy is equal to formula weight. I am writing here in a short, formula weight of a desired product, formula weight of a desired product. Here we want percentage, so we have to multiply by the 100, divided by sum of formula weight of all the starting material. For that one we have to explain one example also, because in that previous principle also we have discussed one example, that is of the DDT and BSC. Here also we will discuss one example, and that example is conversion of one butanol into one bromobutane. So what is that reaction? See, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OH. For the conversion we have to require, or we have to use the reagents, and that is the NaBr, sodium bromide plus H2SO4. At that time it gives the product, that is the CH3, CH2, CH2, 3 completed, fourth one and Br. This is the 1-bromobutane plus NaHSO4 plus H2O. So this is the reaction. Now see, what is the starting material? Starting material is this one 1-butanol, NaBr and H2SO4. So we have to take the formula weight of that one. Formula weight is nothing but the molar mass, and here divided by this one, this term is there, and here formula weight of the desired product. What is the desired product? Desired product is 1-bromobutane and formula is this one. If we consider its formula weight, then we can say that number of carbon are 4, hydrogen are 3 plus 6, 9 and 1 Br. For that one, carbon its mass number is 12, hydrogen that is 1 and bromine it is 80. So in this way, if we calculate, then its molar mass will be 137, and that we have to write here, that is 137 into 100 divided by sum of formula weight of all the starting material. What is the starting material? That is the ethanol, NaBr and H2SO4. If we take its sum, in that I will tell you, carbon its mass number is 12, hydrogen it is 1, sodium it is 23, bromine we have it is 80, sulfur it is 32 and oxygen it is 16. So in this way, by taking this mass number, just by multiplication and addition we will get the answer, and that is the 275. After this calculation we will get the answer, and that is the 49.81%, and that is the percentage atom economy for this conversion. So here we have completed our second principle as well as second question. Now we will start with the third question and the first question also. So hope so everyone has completed notes also. If you are not completed, please complete it. Otherwise, take a screenshot and complete in your notebook. Minimization of this step. When any reaction is there, every time we are discussing the reaction, because when we are using any reaction or preparing any material, at that time there is a formation of a waste material is there. So if we consider that minimization of step, what is the meaning of that minimization of step? When there is a conversion of reactant into the product. For example, see, if one reaction is that reactant get converted into the product, and second one reaction is there, firstly reactant get converted into A, and after that it get converted into the P. In first reaction we have used only one step, and in second reaction or second way we have used 2 steps. So in this way, when we are increasing these steps, there is a requirement of a chemicals as well as formation of a waste product is also there. So in this way, to avoid such things, there is a one principle, and that is the minimization of step. With the help of the example also I will explain, but whatever points we have to write, that we will discuss firstly. Hope so everyone understood from that example what is the minimization of step. So firstly see principle. To develop the methodology, मतलब हमें ऐसी मेथड डेवलप करनी है जो कि अननेसेसरी स्टेप्स को अवॉइड कर सके या फिर यूज करना कम कर सके. दैट इज द प्रिंसिपल टू डेवलप द मेथडोलॉजी वेयर unnecessary steps should be avoided. That is a principle. Now see explanation for that one. In the organic synthesis, commonly used technique is that when there is a conversion from reactant to product, we have to protect one group, and after that for the removal of that protected group we have to use another one reagent, and that is the deprotection. Means protection and deprotection, these 2 steps we have to follow, and in this way there is a requirement of the additional chemical as well as formation of the waste product is also there, that can be avoided by minimizing the steps. Now we'll discuss the example. That example is conversion of meta-hydroxybenzaldehyde into meta-hydroxybenzoic acid. Now simply we can say that by using the oxidizing agent we can convert benzaldehyde into the benzoic acid, but at the meta position there is a presence of a OH group, so that will interfere in the reaction. That's why we have to protect that OH group firstly. For that purpose we are using one protection purpose we are using one reagent, that is the benzyl chloride. We are using the benzyl chloride. So in this way there will be the protection of this OH group will be there. So what will be the intermediate? CHO, here benzene ring, to that O CH2C6H5 will be attached, means benzyl group will be attached here. After that we are using one oxidizing agent, and now there is a conversion into the COOH group, and here that product, means that protected group, that will be as it is. For that removal of that protection we have to use another one reagent, and in this way there will be the deprotection. So again here it will be the main product. So in this way we can say that by minimizing this step as well as this step, if we are getting the direct product, then there is no use of the, or no need to use the protecting group as well as non-protecting reagent also. And this is the principle, that is the minimization of the step. Hope so everyone understood that each and every question which is from the question number 4. Now lastly 2 questions remain, that is a question number 4 and 5, that we'll discuss now. From that 4th question, again 4th one. What is that? What do you mean by sol and gel? Describe the sol gel method of preparation for the nanoparticles. This is the 4th question. 5th one is a very easy one, that I will discuss firstly. Which flower is an example of self-cleaning? I think so everyone knows that lotus. Lotus which grows in the mud, but its leaves always clean, and that is nothing but the self-cleaning, and this is the flower, so its answer will be lotus. Clear to everyone? Now we'll discuss 4th question. What is that 4th one? See, what is meant by that? Firstly, we have to discuss what is meant by sol and gel. So sol is dispersion of colloidal particles in the liquid. As we know that in surface chemistry there is a dispersion medium, dispersed phase is there. So here that same concept is there, dispersion of colloidal particles in a liquid, that is nothing but the sols. But here gel concept is somewhat different one. Gel is nothing but there is a interconnection between whom? See, first one rigid network with the pores. मतलब एक मटेरियल है जिसमें पोर्स प्रेजेंट है, जिसका डायमेंशन जो है बहुत स्मॉल है, ठीक है. और सेकेंड थिंग वो क्या है? तो पॉलीमेरिक चेन है जिसकी लेंथ ग्रेटर है किससे? माइक्रोमीटर से. तो उन दोनों में इंटरकनेक्शन है, मीन्स इंटरकनेक्टेड रिजिड नेटवर्क विथ पोर्स एंड पॉलीमेरिक चेन whose length is greater than micrometer, and that is nothing but the gel. So here we have completed first 2 terms. Now we'll discuss what is that process. That process means sol gel process for the preparation of the nanoparticles. First thing, if we consider this process or this method is based on the inorganic polymerization reaction. Second point, if we consider this reaction carried out at the room temperature, and in this reaction 4 steps are included. Which are these 4 steps? See, first one hydrolysis, second one is a polycondensation, third one drying, and fourth one is a thermal decomposition. ठीक है, तो these 4 steps are included. This method is useful for the formation or to prepare the oxide material. So these points we have completed. Now we will discuss these 4 steps one by one. So lastly, now see here, as I told you, this method is used to prepare oxide materials. Which are these steps? In that steps we will discuss one by one. First step is that formation of the different stable solutions of the oxide. ठीक है, तो ये हो गई एक स्टेप। क्या है, डिफरेंट अल्कोक्साइड सॉल्यूशन हमें प्रिपेयर करना है जो कि स्टेबल होना चाहिए। सेकेंड स्टेप क्या आती है देखो, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ऑक्साइड और द अल्कोहल ब्रिज्ड नेटवर्क जेल एंड दैट इज बाय द पॉलीकंडेंसेशन। समझ में आ गया क्या करना है, यहाँ पे ऑक्साइड और अल्कोहल का ब्रिज्ड कंपाउंड और नेटवर्क फॉर्म करना है, मतलब जिसको हम बोलेंगे जेल, बाय द पॉलीकंडेंसेशन प्रोसेस। एंड दिस फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ऑक्साइड और अल्कोहल ब्रिज्ड नेटवर्क जेल बाय द पॉलीकंडेंसेशन इज कॉल्ड एज ए जिलेशन। ठीक है, तो ये हो गई सेकेंड स्टेप। थर्ड वन, यहाँ पे क्या करना है, जेल को ट्रांसफर करना है हमें सॉलिड मास में, और उसको हम बोलते हैं एजिंग ऑफ जेल। क्या है, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ जेल इनटू द सॉलिड मास इज कॉल्ड एज ए एजिंग ऑफ जेल। आफ्टर दैट ड्राइंग ऑफ द जेल। ड्राइंग ऑफ द जेल में क्या करना है, अगर उस जेल में वाटर है या फिर अदर देन वाटर जो कुछ भी वोलाटाइल लिक्विड्स है उनको क्या करना है तो रिमूव करना है, एंड दैट इज नथिंग बट द ड्राइंग ऑफ द जेल। एंड लास्ट स्टेप दैट इज द डिहाइड्रेशन, मीन्स वॉट एवर मटेरियल वी हैव प्रिपेयर्ड और वी गॉट आफ्टर द लास्ट स्टेप वी हैव टू हीट इट अप टू द 800 डिग्री सेल्सियस और 800 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर we can say, and that is the fourth question. Fifth one, as I told you, that is the lotus. Please complete the notes as well as the study well, because here we have completed this topic, that is the green chemistry and nano chemistry, all the exercise question. Hope so everyone understood each and every concept. तो ऐसे ही हमारे साथ एक्सरसाइज क्वेश्चन अपने स्टडी के साथ साथ एक्सप्लेनेशन के साथ कंप्लीट करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो। थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू।